What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? This is Two Drinks and Hip Hop. I am Adair alongside your favorite Puerto Rican,
PompanoJONES.
sipping on some Floridian here today. It's Wednesday, and it's supposed to be some Florida news. There really wasn't shit going on in hip hop Florida news anywhere. It was some crazy shit. So we said, hey, let's get the Floridian, and this will make it our Florida episode for the
Sounds good
for the week.
I like that.
Go get some Floridian Funky Buddha beer. Right out there in, the brewery is in Oakland Park.
Yeah, it's on Oakland.
Right.
Well, yeah.
Like in Lauderdale.
It's on Dixie right before Oakland Park Boulevard.
Woo!
Oh.
But as always, please subscribe to the channel. Hit that bell button for notifications and follow us on all of our social media. Instagram, Facebook, SoundCloud, and Twitter at Barhop Records. And go to barhoprecords.com for merchandise and services, and follow our personal social media down below. The NBA season started yesterday, and it's a beautiful thing. Beautiful thing.
There were some unbeautiful things.
But it's a very unbeautiful thing. Gordon Hayward, oh my God. I can't get the image out of it. It's disgusting. Fractured leg. He broke that shit.
It was broke.
The thing is disgusting. I don't really know what the difference is between a fracture and a break, but
I'm pretty sure. Me neither. But I could have swore that was the difference between a fracture and a break. You know what I mean?
Like
'Cause that was.
it was bad, man.
First off, let me prayers and everything,
real.
man. Yeah, I do like Gordon Hayward. He's a good player. You know what I mean? Obviously, I hate the Boston Celtics, and whenever I play against them, I'm always like. I joke around and say, oh, man, I hope their main player gets hurt. I don't ever mean get hurt for real. I usually mean I hope the man catches the flu the day before the game, can't perform well. I've seen injuries, and I never felt like I don't know what happened over there.
I was like almost fell off my chair over here.
I've never felt so heartfelt for a player before, like to where I literally feel horrific to even watch the rest of the game. You know what I mean? I felt super duper bad for this fucking man, bro. That was very unfortunate, so sad. Celtics debut for him.
Yeah, it was literally the worst possible situation for something like that to happen.
Yeah.
Like, it was his first game with Boston. Obviously their team had high aspirations of making it to the finals or even winning the championship.
Yeah.
Fucking reunited with his old coach for the first game back too, and then
gets to play with Kyrie.
Kyrie too, and it's just, and now his season's probably over. Maybe he'll be back. Hopefully, he'll be able to get back by the end of the season or the playoffs.
I hope so. I pray that he does. My opinion, I don't think that's gonna happen. It was
even if it does happen, it's still not gonna be the same.
No,
I mean? It's like you just missed the whole season.
No, like I said, it's so sad. I've never felt so bad for a player before. I felt bad for Paul George, you know what I mean, when that shit happened, but like I don't know, there was just something like I didn't watch Paul George's live too, so maybe that's what it was. And I don't know.
For me anyway, I've been following Gordon Hayward since he was in college, you know what I mean, at Butler, so it's just like it's a long time that I've known his name and his face, and he's one of my favorite players in the NBA, if not my favorite guy right now. And it's just like, damn, now I don't get to see him, man. And who knows if he's going to be the same when he comes back, too.
Yeah.
It's like a lot of
Like
factors.
I said, very sad. I was, as much as I hate the Boston Celtics with all my heart, I was actually very, I was excited to see Gordon Hayward play on that team, you know what I mean? I feel like that team fit him perfectly, and then to see him play, alongside with Kyrie and everything like that, it was just very, like I said, very sad, man. I don't know. I feel very bad for Cuz, bro.
Yeah, man. First 6 minutes of the game, too. First 6 minutes of the game, and now Celtics. Who the fuck knows? Like, we don't even know. Like, we won't even know if they were going to be as good as they should have been or not. Probably now.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're going to try to make moves and get somebody or, to try to replace them a little bit. But.
They got their two young guys, obviously they're not Gordon Haywards, but one of them is supposed to be very good in the future. Jaylen Brown definitely has been proven. I like Jaylen Brown a lot. But Gordon Hayward's a huge drop for them.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
I think the thing that makes it even worse is the fact that Gordon Hayward is like so
humble.
Yeah,
and
he's
just a very
such
good guy.
Good dude.
Yeah.
Man. Like he's not out there doing crazy shit. He's not talking shit to anybody. He's just trying to play some basketball. You know what I mean, family man. He's fucking married, got kids.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, God damn, that's literally the worst person that could have happened to.
It is. Like I said, oh my God, I pray for the man. I don't believe in Jesus, but I pray to whoever he believes in. So hopefully that person can help him.
Yeah, right. Sad story.
Yeah.
Sad story. And
Very.
our thoughts and prayers go out to you and your family, Hayward.
Mm-hmm.
Another
injury in basketball.
Yeah, I guess, yeah. Injury. If anybody is a fan of the Bulls.
I apologize at first.
Mirotic. Nikola Mirotic. Or Mirotic. Not sure.
I call him Mirotic. I pronounce all foreign people's name wrong on purpose just so I can remember it.
I'll go with Mirotic then. Maybe that's it. I don't know. He's been hospitalized after an altercation with own teammate Bobby Portis in practice.
Mm-hmm.
What he has like face fractured or some shit, right?
Yeah, he needs some kind of facial reconstruction surgery right now. He's going in for that. He's out indefinitely, Mirotic, and apparently Bobby Portis is suspended for 8 games. It apparently happened like the other day or during practice. Things got heated, push came to shove, and then let me just put it like this, bro. Nikola Mirotic is 6'10", 245 pounds, 26 years old. That's a big motherfucking boy. This kind of reminds me of Richie Incognito on the Dolphins. Remember how he got fucking bullied and bitched out by the Pouncey brothers, and then he literally switched teams? I'm like, how can a 300-pound linebacker?
Well, that was even worse because that wasn't even like a physical altercation.
Yeah, they just bullied the man and tried him, and he apparently could not fucking take it. But whatever, it kind of reminds me of that, except not bullied. They actually threw some hands. But Bobby Portis, at 22 years old and 6'10", 250, threw a punch at fucking Mirotic and broke like bones in this man's fucking face, and now he has to get surgery and everything like that.
Like obviously growing up playing.
Do I have I got a fucking hair dangling right here, just a curl.
Yeah, you got a little dangly curl.
You didn't want to mention this to me?
I mean, you got a dangly curl. I honestly didn't really notice it until like 2 minutes ago, but I wasn't gonna say anything, man.
My bad. I just noticed it. It felt like
you
I should have said something.
Girl.
But yeah,
I think it looks kind of cool. I
appreciate it.
Like one little rogue dangly curl.
It wasn't intentional.
But yeah, growing up in sports, my whole life, and even coaching, like you understand that shit like this happens. Players on their own teams, they fight all the fucking time. It's it's just anything in life where you get a group of people together where it's not solely by their choice on who they're working with.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's how shit goes.
Yeah.
However,
this went a little too far, right?
Well, that's the thing.
Not
they
too
threw
far.
Hands, and this is kind of a hindsight is 2020 situation. You know what I mean? Like, oh my gosh, I know. And like you said about Shaq, what he was saying last night after the Golden State game, or whatever, about how he doesn't think Portis should be suspended and all that type of shit.
Mm-hmm.
Which I agreed with because of the fact that
this happened.
If they would have just thrown a couple punches and broke it apart and no injuries would have happened, nothing would have happened. They probably would have been, all right, well, whatever.
Absolutely.
That shit happens literally all the fucking
time.
time. Like, and when I say all the time, like you got to realize, like, all the time.
Yeah.
Every single week, someone's practice. There's some type of altercation happening.
Yeah.
But he broke some bones in his face, so now he's suspended for 8 games because of the
repercussions.
Exactly.
You took out
what ended up happening.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And just to put it in more perspective, they're both power forwards. Bobby Portis, I think, came to the Bulls last year, and on the bench, Mirotic was starting. And they're battling for the power forward starting spot, you know what I mean? So you got two, like I said, these are grown fucking men. These aren't like little boys and everything like that.
Yeah.
These are grown 6'10", 250-pound men, you know what I mean? So these guys are, big, strong, they out here battling for who the fuck's going to get this money first. So, we might be teammates, but bitch, I want that spot. You want that spot. We go for it. I'm not trying to break none of my man's facial bones though, you know what I mean? But It's like I said, just to put it in perspective, 2 6'10", 250-pound men battling for the same exact position. Things like this is gonna happen.
Heated shit is definitely gonna happen when you throw money and just the sense of competition. Like no one wants to lose out to anybody. No, take money out of it. You know what I mean? It's a pride thing.
Hey, as much as obviously it's gonna happen, but you always want your teammates to get along as much as possible. You know what I mean? So I don't condone. I condone friendly competition, but it doesn't have to get to that type of shit. You know what I mean? You could get in each other's face, but as much as I condemn, I gotta give Bobby Portis some motherfucking credit, dog. From what we're hearing, it's literally just like one punch landed and broke this dude's fucking face.
I mean,
I think he should automatically get the starting spot at power forward,
well,
bro.
He's got it now after he serves his 8-game suspension.
Yeah,
but and that's not. I'm not like condoning violence or fighting or anything like this. But it's sports, and there is a place for it in sports. At least I believe there is, and for something like that to happen, and I just literally completely lost my train of thought where I was going with that. Completely lost my train of thought. But yeah, it is sports. What the fuck? Oh my god, I'm so upset. I'm so upset now. I had a very good point that I wanted to make to y'all, and now I don't have any idea. That's the problem when you drink and do a show. You don't.
I know exactly how you feel.
You lose some thoughts.
Bobby Portis got fists of steel. That's all we know. And if anyone's guarding him, just be on the lookout. He could break fucking facial bones.
I remember what I was gonna say.
I rekindled it.
So, but yeah, I do believe there is a place for it in sports. And honestly, I really do think the stuff like this is what the NBA needs right now to turn it back into a fucking competitive organization instead of all this fucking friendly. Let's play on the same team together. And all be buddies. And even when we play each other after the game, we're gonna be all cool and hug each other and say all that. Like, I'm not down with that. That's not how basketball was when I was growing up and playing and watching it. But it is now.
Yeah.
And other than this situation too, there has been some other shit too in the NBA that's happening. A lot of kind of like the Kyrie LeBron thing. Kyrie's talking a lot of shit now with the Cavs.
He has, and I don't
and
like
all
that.
But it's good for the competition.
It is good, and the I like that the Cavs, what they did. Everyone was worried about thinking about what they were going to do when Kyrie came there. They did it perfect. When he in the opening up, they all stood up, standing ovation, cheered, everyone clapped. He handshaked everybody. Immediately after that, when the game started, anytime Kyrie got that ball, they were booing the fuck out this man, which they rightfully should, because he's not their teammate anymore. He's playing on another team. Fuck what you guys had in the past. It's competition. That's why I like the Phoenix Suns. They lost the game to Russell Westbrook last year on the OKC, but they lost in good fashion because Russell Westbrook could have broke the record that game against them for most triple-doubles in a year, and they said, nigga, we go take this loss. He's not breaking this record on us. They made sure they fouled everybody anytime Russell got the ball so he couldn't get any more assists, things like that. Giannis Antetokounmpo, very disrespectful. He dunks on people, lays his arms on them, and pushes them off and stares at them. That's the type of shit I like.
Yeah, some of these young guys are
proving us different.
They're like, all right, we're
bringing it back.
Actually going to compete instead of, pretending to compete and just collecting a paycheck.
Yeah.
And I like that.
I do.
I like it. It's kind of thing. It might be not infecting, but it's contagious. It's spreading amongst the league a little bit. The whole trash talk, and not just the trash talk, just the whole competition, just the attitude. I don't know. The NBA just seems so soft the last few years.
It really does. It's because it really is.
Yeah.
Thank God for Bobby Portis.
Bobby Portis throwing hands with Mirotic. Wow.
I get the starting spot, bitch. Oh, man.
Moving in.
Yeah, prayers to Robin Lopez, or whoever the fuck that was.
Mirotic?
Mirotic. They all look the
same. But yeah, moving into some music. After all, we are a hip-hop show. Metro Boomin said something on Twitter yesterday, I believe. It might have been earlier today. It was late in the morning, around 3 a.m. I wonder what he was doing. But he said PSA to producers everywhere, don't let Atlantic Records steal your soul. Heart emoji. black heart emoji. That's what he put.
You wouldn't be right.
So, I saw that and I was just like, well, I mean, everyone's kind of all on the whole, labels are the devil kind of thing. You know what I mean? Labels don't do what they're supposed to do, at least the major labels.
Yeah, I better say, yeah, I'd agree.
Major
I'd agree for the most part.
And, that's always been kind of a thing. But Atlantic Records has been popping up a lot lately in the weird signing category, signing all these weird people. Fucking Catch Me Outside. Boonk, right? Boonk signed to Atlantic now.
Yep, Desktop Jenkins. I'm just joking. That's not a real
I was about to
person.
say, I don't even know who the fuck that is. I should have known when you said Jenkins that it was fake. That's your
keyword.
That's your go-to
it is.
fabricated character.
It is.
Name.
It is Jenkins.
But
But
yeah, so I thought it would be fun to talk about Atlantic a little bit and why they're getting all this bad heat. It's kind of obvious, like we just said. They're signing people like Boonk. They're signing people like Catch Me Outside. Not that Metro Boomin is the only person to come out and talk bad about Atlantic either. Action Bronson a few weeks ago came out against them. He's still signed to them too, so it's bad.
Is he really?
Yeah, if you talk shit and you're actually under the label, you know that it's
yeah.
not a good deal.
Lil Wayne,
not
baby.
a good thing. Lupe Fiasco in the past used to be signed to Atlantic. They forced him basically into reconstructing his deal into a 360 deal when he didn't have one. And then a few other guys had problems with 360s with Atlantic. So it's just like, when it comes to a point, and Metro Boomin's not signing them at all. But I think he did have dealings in the past. That's not kind of fuzzy on the details there and why he came out now and said something against Atlantic. But I think it was just kind of a forewarning. He saw a trend. You know what I mean? Oh, look at this. They're signing Catch Me Outside, signing Boom, signing all these. I'm pretty sure they have probably 300 artists under their label.
I wouldn't fucking doubt it.
If not more, that no one's ever even fucking heard of.
Yeah.
They're probably going to sign
Whoa
Vicky pretty soon.
Oh, my God.
But yeah, so it's like you see something like that, and I respect Metro for talking out. It was just kind of like a warning, like, hey. And this is what he said, too. He's like, I'm saying this now to warn, my fellow producers that I want to, see do good as long as you're not trying to take my money, that, I want to see you do good as well. So, like, he said, I didn't have that help, growing up. I didn't have that guidance, so no one was warning me about against these major labels. So he's just kind of trying to do what he wished somebody would have done for him in the past. And I don't know, like I said, I don't know exactly what happened, but I respect him for talking out. You have to, when you see something like that, you know what I mean? In a business sense or a business aspect, if you want to actually be like a decent human being and be like, hey, you know what? Let me help somebody else out and just be like, don't go there. You know what I mean? Don't go there. You're risking your career, basically, is what he's talking about.
Yeah, Atlantic has fucking asked me. The only good artist I think out of Atlantic that I can name right now, like I said, I'm sure that there's others that I can't think of, but Kodak, and Kodak's been fucking ass for the past fucking month for me. And I'm a huge Kodak fucking fan, so Kodak, if you hear that, don't take it as fucking shit. Take it as get your fucking music back up.
No, yeah.
Stop rapping the way you are right now.
Well, I mean, Lil Uzi is on Atlantic.
Is he really?
Cardi B.
I thought Lil Uzi was signed to fucking DJ Drama. Wait.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, no, he's with DJ Drama and someone else, but they're
he's probably under Atlantic.
But they're like the imprint off of Atlantic. So yeah, you're right.
Cardi B's under Atlantic.
Cardi B is under Atlantic. A Boogie.
Is he?
Yeah, that's a Kodak label mate. I feel like that fucking fat stupid fucking kid that everyone thinks is funny does like Boom Fat Boy SSE because he's a rapper now. He's making music. I don't know if so that would be the only fucking dumb enough label I know to sign someone like that because they've already been doing that. So I
wouldn't doubt it if it's them.
He might be on with Atlantic, and he hangs with Boonk and the same people who are on Atlantic. It seems to be a trend. It seems to be they're all hanging with each other in something, or it could just that's just Atlantic's thing. They have them all being with each other and shit like that. But like Boonk and Kodak, they weren't hanging, but I don't know. Atlantic is ass. That's all I got to say.
You can say one thing for Atlantic. I mean, they're a successful company.
Yeah, they're successful. They're making money. You know what
I mean? But they're doing it, at the
expensive hip hop.
Exactly, expensive hip hop, and these, so-called hip hop artists that don't know what the fuck they're signing
Hey,
into. Probably.
Now look, we're not, like I said, we talk shit, but like even if they just had the Lil Uzis, that'd be fine. It would, you know, I mean, we could say they're ruining hip hop with the Lil Uzis, but at least Lil Uzi's, you know, he's making some music. You know what I mean?
He is a hip hop artist.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
But
I'll
Boom
accept that.
and Fat Boy and Catch Me Outside, these is not fucking.
It's what happened. What were you first?
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Were you a YouTube fucking troll first, and now you're a hip hop artist? Because you're not a real hip hop artist. I'm sorry to say.
Yeah.
And that's the new trend now. Just get famous off of doing dumbass shit and become a rapper.
Yeah, like we're not trying to talk shit about every rapper who comes in that we don't like. Like I said, the Uzis and Famous Dex that we don't like. But those are real. Those are artists. Whether we like it or not, those are artists. You know what I mean? And do we think they're do great for hip hop? Me personally, not really. But it's still hip hop. But it's the Catch Me Outside and the Boonk.
Yeah.
It's like. But y'all aren't. You're not a rapper.
No,
you can't.
No one knew you were a rapper. Well, especially Catch Me Outside because you wasn't at all. Apparently, Boonk was, but no one just knew because he's too busy being the Joker
and being in jail, fucking all the fucking time.
But yeah, man, I don't know. That whole the whole trolling thing. Trolling has just got to there needs to be a place for trolling. Just like a case that we can put all the trolls in, be like Area 51.
Atlantic Records just signed Martin Shkreli.
See, that's exactly that would be something that they would do.
Yeah,
it's 100% accurate.
Yeah, no, oh my god.
But Atlantic. I know for a fact if you ever call my phone, I will not pick up. Well, I'll probably pick up.
Did you say someone from there talked to you at the last show you went to?
That wasn't Atlantic. That was Epic.
Epic, yeah. You said Atlantic. That's when I was like, bro, Atlantic is fucking Epic. You know, hey, Epic had Bobby Schmurder.
Yeah.
Yeah. Epic's cool.
Epic, you're shit. Yeah, Bobby Schmurder.
Yeah, Bobby Schmurder, bro.
One last thing before we go. Our Florida list news Wednesday, but Tyrese. Talked about Tyrese and The Rock going at it. That was on Monday. I think we talked about that. If not, it was recently. Tyrese taking shots at YoungJock now. Now, YoungJock, you're something, you know, on your own.
Yeah.
Wearing dresses out
here. An entity of your own.
However, Tyrese, you're kind of getting on my bad side. I ain't gonna lie. You're coming out here and talking all this shit. You know what I mean? I get it. You're probably depressed, you know what I mean? You're a little depressed. Your album is black dog shit. You know, your good old best buddy Paul Walker is not around anymore. I know that's gotta hurt. You know, that's a real life situation. I do real feel you for you on that. But
100%.
But pull your fucking self together. You know what I mean? Like know, shit happens in life, and you gotta move fucking forward and stop talking shit about YoungJock and The Rock.
Yeah. Now, what you know, the thing he said about YoungJock, I kind of. Not that I agree, but he was talking about the whole dress type shit and how YoungJock's being really, really weird right now. And it's absolutely correct. YoungJock is being very, very weird right now. But YoungJock's not in hip hop. He's not making hip hop music right now. He's technically part of hip hop. You know, he does fucking love it hip hop like every fucking homo does. But not real homos. I'm talking about just loving hip hop is gay. But
the hip hop slang homo.
Yeah,
it's a different meaning. It really is.
Homo, fucking but. YoungJock is out here just wearing dresses, minding his own business. You know, if he wants to be a weird homo, let him be a weird homo. You don't need to promote your fucking trash album by fucking talking about YoungJock. Like, first off, you're bringing up an unrelevant man.
No, yeah.
And trying, you know what I mean, to make yourself relevant with an unrelevant person. Which, one, in general, is a fucking lame idea. Just to go at somebody for, like, promoting your shit.
It's the lamest shit you could possibly think of, but that's the number one go-to these days. Yeah. You know what I mean? That's it. Like, I'm not selling as much as I thought I would. Wait, my followers aren't where they should be.
Donald Trump seems like a good person to go to right now.
Who can I talk shit about? Yeah. You know, that's just exactly, that's the first thought that people have these days. I swear it is.
It is.
And it's ruining everything. It's ruining the world, bro.
He posted a Photoshop picture. It was a headshot of YoungJock with his, you know, YoungJock's got a really weird hairstyle right now, and he had it, but it was Photoshopped. I couldn't see it. I had my glasses on exactly, but whatever. And he's saying, how did we let this in hip hop? Where are we in hip hop? And talking about something about I think he's gonna try and drop an album or make an album about hip hop. Oh, I know what you're saying. I'm R&B. I need to stay in my shit. But it's something about he's gonna try to have it like to be like some kind of Tupac mentality with Jay-Z speaking it type of shit. I don't know what he made. He's probably smoking flock. I have no idea what.
I'm gonna be honest. I've never liked Tyrese. I never I'm not talking about music wise because I didn't honestly when I found out about Tyrese was when I saw Fast and Furious. Too Fast, Too Furious. That was the first time I ever heard of this man. I didn't even know he was a musician or an artist before that. But he's like, I've never liked him.
No.
I've as a person, a human being, I've heard him in interviews and just, in passing and award shows when he speaks. I feel like he's a phony. I really do. And I might be wrong, you know what I mean?
No, I know what you mean.
It's a really strong feeling that I get from him.
Yeah.
And, I've never really respected the man ever since then, since I got that gut feeling.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Like I said,
But,
talk about fucking YoungJock. But if you're going to go this fucking route, bring up fucking Drake, fucking Kodak Black, someone right now who's fucking irrelevant. Talk shit about them. Make it to, if you're trying to do this stupid antics on, let me start some problems to get my album sales up.
That's the thing. You gotta be very careful. You gotta choose wisely. You gotta choose someone.
Oh, you don't
that
choose Drake.
It's not gonna ruin your career.
Yeah, last person who tried to fucking get Drake to promote their sales did the exact opposite and got them shits demoted back down to fucking warehouse fucking worker.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, Tyrese, man, get your shit together. Shoot the one-on-one with The Rock, fucking.
Yeah, but he needs to.
Or go see Bobby Portis and get fucking your
something. You need to do something to stop doing what you're doing because, I mean, like I don't know, he's
That's what I wanted to say.
He thinks he's way better, or he thinks he has way more influence than he really does. He thinks he's in the forefront of everything right now, which no,
bro, you're in the fucking, you're in the middle of the bus. All the cool kids sit in the middle of the bus, and not the cool, the somewhat all right kids sit in the front. Just all losers that sat in the fucking middle. That's exactly where Tyrese is at. Sorry, not sorry. There was something I wanted to fucking say, and I just fucking forgot it. It was about these motherfuckers right here. Oh, man, I'm so mad I can't. Oh, that's what it was, and I just forgot it again.
What? Oh, yeah, I remember, and I forgot again.
No.
This is the fastest forget ever.
Fuck, damn. It was something very important and some shit like that, but I really can't fucking remember what the fuck it was.
Well, if you remember by the time I finish my
Do
end roll, shout it.
Do your thing.
But yeah, we're going to go ahead and get out of here. As always, follow us on the channel. Subscribe to the channel. Also, click the bell button for notifications and follow us on all of our social.
Got it. Sorry. Balls. Tyrese, fucking YoungJock went on to say, but before he ended it, he said, don't if you're trying to promote your album, don't go at another black man. And I'm getting so fucking tired of hearing these.
What?
And he said to Tyrese,
don't go at another black man.
Yeah, don't down another.
Oh, YoungJock said that.
Yeah, don't down another black man and try to promote yourself. We're supposed to be bringing each other up. It's just like
that's a dumb fuck.
Bro, I don't know how this makes me sound, but it's just so annoying hearing someone say, "Oh, don't do that. That's a fellow black man." Well, first off, if you got a fucking problem with somebody, it don't matter what fucking color it is. Statistics prove that too. Just being a dickhead right now, but bitch, if I don't like you and fucking and I seriously dislike you, bro, I don't give a fuck if you're my cousin. You're literally someone related to me, bro. Like, if I don't like you, obviously Tyrese didn't not like this guy. Tyrese was just being a fucking idiot. You know what I mean? Just going at a random person. But like this whole don't go do this to the other people. Don't do that to another fellow black man.
Yeah, I mean,
if you have a fucking problem, do it with whoever you have a problem with.
Yeah, well, not even just that, to having a problem, but like on YoungJock's part, that's him. He didn't come out and actually say it, but he basically said it without having to say it. The fact that if you would have been going at a white person, then it would have been all good. You know what I mean? Or not just white, any other color. But
No,
don't go on a black person because that's bad.
Yeah,
But
no.
anything else, that's fine.
No, exactly.
You know, that's the I don't know.
I would love for all, you know, I mean, everyone to just get along. Fuck what color they are. Everyone just get along. The world would be a lot better.
You're fucking humans. If you like them, you like them. If you don't like them, you don't like them.
Hey, listen, you could dislike anybody you like strongly. That's it. You're supposed to. It's human nature. You don't gotta act on it.
No, just
unless it's
deal
really
with it.
needed, which is in self-defense. Which y'all shouldn't be taking advice like that from me because I'm the last guy to fucking be like that. But we gotta get out of here.
We do.
We gotta go.
I don't remember where I was in the role, so I'm gonna start it on over.
Start it on
As
over.
always, please subscribe to the channel. Click the bell button for notifications and follow us on all of our social media: Facebook, Instagram, SoundCloud, and Twitter at Barhop Records. And go to barhoprecords.com for services and merchandise. And follow myself from down below and himself from down below
exactly
on
how
any
it
social media. Reach on out and we'll reach back. Adios, amigos.
Adios, amigos.